So let's talk transparency. When it comes to Planetside devs and their openness to community, I would compare it to a brick wall with a few nail-sized holes in it that were made when they were working on OMFG, plus several streams, and maybe a couple of other things. Nonetheless, you get the gist of it, so I would say it's quite sad. Sure, trade secrets, most concepts, and so on are quite acceptable to remain a secret, but there are things that should, or would be at least interesting, to be more known to the public, either to entertain or inform the public, to bring devs and community closer together. And you know, it didn't help when a lot of devs that actually were talking with community got laid off when the big DBG layoffs went on. Sure, I know that some, if not most of them, were from art department, so I realized that they might not have anything to do there, but still, they were at least talking. Nonetheless, there is still one thing that bugs me quite a lot when it comes to transparency. Weapon and attachment descriptions, or more precisely, how little info we get from them. Honestly, it's abysmal and lazy way of making anything. One sentence for most attachments is just dumb. What we actually need is some hard facts and data to make some fucking educated decision, not just guess that, let's say, high velocity ammo will suddenly allow your weapon to shoot nerfs instead of real bullets. And honestly, that reminds me of Latvian economy, but still it doesn't make it any more acceptable. Yes, I have talked about this before, but I'm rather astounded that with new PS4 version released, most new players don't talk about this stuff more often. Seriously, how fucking hard is it to make a fucking description that includes all the stats, particular attachment or thing changes? Seriously, this is the basics of basics and hasn't been put in game ever in these 2.5 years. And you know, the most tragic part is that it would take about a month at most to put all these stats in descriptions for one man. And if I didn't know any better, I would say that devs are incompetent not to include these basics. And you know, I don't know any better. Seriously, what would be the reason not writing down these stats? And don't give me that, oh, it's a mystery bullshit. I don't know anyone who enjoys not having something useful, so don't even go there. It would be like me saying, oh, I so enjoy not having basic healthcare that I would get in best countries like Latvia, and unlike US. Now to think of it, it actually answers the question after all. Devs live in US, so I guess that they are crafting things corresponding to their country. Now that I actually think of it, it would probably answer some other questions as well. Nonetheless, if any of the artists have free time, you know what to do now. I mean, for fuck's sakes, how long can we live with one sentence describing any of the ammo types?